How's everyone doing this evening? This is your favorite fat boy Ivan. Today we're going to react to Garnet versus Yang, Steven's Universe versus RWBY Rewind Wumble by Animation Rewind. Now, I don't know Steven Universe. I've never seen the show. I don't care for it. So, right now, I'm just gonna go with Yang for this one because I think Yang is awesome. She's cool, and yeah, I don't know what this Garnet chick can do. So without further ado, let's just get this started. Links in the description down below, plus my Twitter account. Please follow me on Twitter as well, and let's get this started. Sorry if you can hear the fan in the background. It's hot as hell in here. That was a good fight. That Final Fantasy character I forgot his name. The Sasuke. If you haven't seen it, I reacted to it, so please go check it out. Rewind Rumble.
When you think of strong females known for their heavy punching battle style, there's no better candidates than these two women.
Meet Garnet and Yang. One human, one gem. Made up of two gems. But both are heroes who try their best to fight for what's right.
But we're not here to debate morals. Last I checked, I signed up to find out who would kick whose ass. And there are very few people who kick more ass than babes in gauntlets.
Today we find out which puncher will be punched out. Today we rewind Rumble.
Oh, that's cool. He has his own animation now. That's what's up.
Yang was born roughly 2 years before her younger sister RWBY. Well, I should actually say half-sisters.
Damn, Garnet's huge.
They share the same father, but have different mothers. They were both raised by their father and their uncle Crow. Because RWBY's mother was dead, at least I think she is, but there's probably going to be a plot twist where she isn't. And Yang thought her mother was dead, but she actually went into hiding. Not only that, but they also live in a dangerous world full of titans. I mean hollows. I mean demons. I mean grim. That's what I meant to say. So they didn't exactly have a normal childhood, but hey, living in a dangerous world and having a dead parent always makes you into a protagonist.
Yang is known for many things. She's a very successful student at Beacon Academy, a skilled huntress in training, an older sister, a lover of puns, and a proud member of Team
Let me shut off
She
my
has
fan.
many goals in her life. Some include finding her missing mother, protecting her world from dangerous grim creatures, looking out for her sister, and to become a fully trained huntress. Garnet is the fusion of Sapphire and RWBY. Her goals are to protect Rose's son, Steven, and to protect the universe from corruption.
It was roughly 57,000
Steven
years
Universe?
ago when the gem homeworld inhabited Earth and formed a facility that served to create more gems. The four rulers of the gems are known as the Diamonds. The youngest of them, Pink Diamond, was assigned to Earth, and after seeing how awesome Earth was, she said, "F this," and faked her own death, and then turned into rose quartz, which she blamed her alter ego for the death and led a rebellion against herself called the Crystal Gems, which led to a war causing the death of countless gems. Yeah, she kind of f***ed up. Anyways, after all that mess died down, she then had a kid with another human named Greg. But she couldn't really have one because she's a gem, and so she just kind of turned into her own baby and kind of died, but not really. So Garnet is the fusion of Sapphire and RWBY, who after accidentally fusing, stayed together because they kind of just really liked being together. Anyway, Garnet took place as the leader of the Crystal Gems to protect Earth and clean up Rose's mess that she kind of just left for everyone she loved. Oh yeah, did I mention that nobody, not even the Crystal Gems, except Pearl, knew about her alter ego? Like, god damn it, Rose, you fucking bitch. You had to beg for a callmate, then decide to not even do your job, but tear your entire kind apart, and then cause the biggest war in existence, and then just give up your own form so you didn't have to face the consequences of your actions. You stupid bitch! Thank you. I'm sorry, I'm still really pissed off about all that.
Rewind! I need to have a word with you! Can you two do the world a favor and stop talking about Garnet's origin?
Now that story time is over, we can talk about how these girls bring the pain.
Yang's semblance grants her the ability to absorb energy from her opponents and sort of rebound it back onto them. She can also use the energy as a stat boost as well, and then of course there's her most iconic weapon, the Ember Silica.
These shotgun gauntlets hold 12 rounds of both Orang long-range shells and red explosive
well,
rounds
now
of
she only
fire.
has one
She can
Ember
use
Celica
blasts
because
to
her
either
new arm
increase the
has
speed and boost her
pretty much
jumps,
has the
or the conventional
built-in
range
Ember
blast
Celica,
attack.
which is pretty
Garnet's signature
lit.
weapon, of course, are her gauntlets. Her gauntlets are powered by channeling energy through the universe with her gemstones.
The gauntlets can
Okay, so they're pretty similar in that regard.
They have
Okay,
been shown to
not just
quadruple in
punching.
size and force. Also, recently, they got an upgrade. Now she has spikes on the end of her gauntlets. They're even rocket-powered. This allows Garnet to blast them as projectiles. Garnet can also make shockwaves that go in all directions. This was shown when she fought a water clone of herself. Just their fist colliding made a crater in the ground.
Since most of her powers revolve around her
I'm
fists,
pretty sure she's
Garnet's
gonna win,
extremely
Garnet.
skilled in hand-to-hand
She's
combat. However, she
over
also
5,000
has
years
skill
old
in
is what I
various
can
fighting
look at here,
tactics.
and
Garnet
she can punch
defeated
hard enough to make a
Jasper,
crater. I don't
who
think
takes
Yang's strong enough to do
strong
that,
enough to
even with
create a
her full
hole in
power
the gem
semblance,
worship.
so
The gem
right now I'm
worship's
already calling it.
rough
I think
inside
Garnet's
the
taking this
Yang
one.
is also well known for her iconic punching. Punching things is usually her go-to move. Her weapon was specifically designed around her punching technique, and it greatly allows for a very upfront brawler way of approaching her enemies.
During the heat of battle, Yang will get a boost from every attack that hits her. Well, as long as she survives and doesn't get knocked out. It's kind of like a temporary super form, and she can take a lot of punishment thanks to her aura, which not only protects her, but also heals her. Unfortunately, she can only use this pretty much once per fight.
One of Garnet's most useful skills is her ability to see all possible outcomes of the future via her future vision from Sapphire's side of the future.
Really?
This allows her to witness multiple different outcomes
How is she?
and
How
the
is
possibilities of
Garnet
happening.
chick not
This
gonna
helps
win?
Garnet make extremely effective battle decisions, and she's going to have a very good idea of what tactics are going to work and which tactics are going to fail.
Yang does have her fair share of weaknesses. She isn't the best fighter when going up against foes who are skilled with kicking, and while she is powered through anger, sometimes her short temper can actually be a distraction and a path to bad decisions during a fight.
While Yang's aura
That's how she
is
lost her
very
arm,
useful,
obviously.
it is in a very limited supply. And unfortunately, during a fight, Yang does have a habit of losing control over her emotions, especially when she's using her semblance. However, she has trained
According
to
to
minimize
Tai,
this.
you know, it's
Every
equivalent
leader
to a
has their
temper
flaws,
tantrum.
and Garnet certainly has her own as well. If she fails to protect her gemstones, she can easily lose power and energy. And with enough force, she can be beaten out of her physical form and have the two gems of Ruby and Sapphire vulnerable and defenseless. And if either gem is shattered, it's bye-bye for Garnet. Overall, Yang was a proud member of Team RWBY. She has a semblance that allows her to absorb energy and is a very skilled puncher and pun master. Garnet is an extremely skilled leader
Because
who can
puns are
punch at
definitely going to be
lightning
helpful in
speed.
this
Her
fight.
power and durability put her
I'm
on
pretty
par
sure
with
it will.
Jasper, who can take island-level
I'm not kidding.
explosions.
And that's everything you need to know about Yang and Garnet.
And now let's set ourselves a circumstance. I've always wanted to see Yang in a bikini, so let's have this battle take place on the beach with no preparation.
That's not
Once that
perverted.
circumstance bar has finally loaded, it's time to
Rewind Rumble. Again, I'm going for Garnet. She's had more experience. I'd be damned if she loses, so yeah.
Steven!
Okay, stop singing.
Don't worry, kid. I got you. Just stand behind me. I think you're mistaken. I'm not the bad guy here. You think I'm dumb? After taking that punch, I know there's something wrong with you. You have
Ready? Rumble!
Not bad voice, I like it. I don't want Yang to win, but I don't think she will. You're gonna lose.
That's enough. Time to end this. My thoughts exactly. Better watch my fist or you'll be seeing stars.
Game over. No surprise there. Good job, Garnet. I'll give you that one.
Hopefully you enjoyed that animation, and if you did, super
That was
special
good. I enjoyed
thanks to
it.
Team Animation Rewind's regular animations. I'd also like to thank the MLG Avocado, Corin O'Keefe, BTL Video Productions, Creep Switch, Just a Robot, and Richard Cora Kenobi for helping out with the research/notes of this project. Thanks again to Creep Switch and Just a Robot for co-hosting, and super special thanks for Katie Connie Day Johnson for playing the voices of both Garnet and Yang. All these links
she's
can be seen
talented. Her
down
voice for
below.
Yang is actually pretty spot on. I don't think it's definitely good. I don't think it's bad at all. Garnet, I don't know how she sounds like, but I'll just take a word for it. Say it's good. So good job. Good job, everybody involved. Fantastic job. Okay, let's see why.
What I don't like about RWBY and what I don't like about the Steven Universe fan base. I'm actually thinking of doing my
I may
own
actually check that one out, actually.
If you want to see some of my rap battles, check out my channel for some really cool stuff that I have coming in the future. There isn't much on there now, so you can visit my SoundCloud for early releases of the audios. Some of my future battles will contain some RWBY characters, and even one with our good old friend Teen Go On Fighter.
Okay, let's just get to it
so
already.
Those are some reasons to check it out.
Thanks, and enjoy the post-analysis.
I don't need much explaining. I think I get the picture why she won.
Looks like Teen Go On Fighter lost a waifu.
Speaking of Teen Go On Fighter, his waifu just bit the dust, so let's think of the worst Yang losing puns as possible, and for each one, I'll put a bullet in the chamber, and we'll do some good old-fashioned Russian roulette.
Okay, I think I could list a few. It looks like Yang met her yin.
Okay.
I guess you can say Yang went out with a bang.
Ah, you should have said
No.
Yang.
Yang can punch out most rocks, but she can't punch through Garnet.
3? Well, here goes nothing. Oh, hey, I lived.
You almost died.
My thoughts
for
exactly.
Teen Go On Fighter and Animation Rewind's ability to come up with bad puns. Let that sink in for a second, my friend.
Like you would know about the sweet embrace of death, you bucket of bolts.
Okay, everyone, before we have this intervention, let's just stay focused on the post-analysis.
Good idea. Starting with reaction speed, Garnet is a casual lightning timer. She is superior to Pearl, who piloted the roaming eye around meteorites. Meteors travel roughly 25,000 miles per hour, giving Garnet at least Mach 32 reaction speed. To prove Garnet's lightning reaction speed even further, she actually casually blocked a lightning bolt.
Yang, on the other hand, is more of a bullet timer. She can scale to the likes of Blake and Sung, who've dodged bullets before, though travel speed is a bit of a different story, as she outran a collapsing temple and a total distance of 52 meters in about 1/10 of a second. This would make her reach speeds of Mach 6.
Some people like to give Death Battle shit about their calculations, but, you know, obviously, I don't think I've ever heard anybody talk shit about Animation Rewind's, you know, calculations.
Garnet can scale to easily be twice as powerful as Sapphire, who ran through at least 4 islands in 3 seconds. Using pixel scaling and a low ball base height for Steven, at minimum, she would be going 790 meters in 3 seconds, making Sapphire barely above Mach 1. Hey, she's blue and going at the speed of sound. I bet she got an attitude too.
Yang takes an edge in travel speed, but Garnet is far superior with close combat reactions.
While speed is really close, the edge would have to go to Garnet again. This is pretty damn close. I'm gonna have to give it to Garnet. Scaling the Pearl aside, Garnet effortlessly deflected that lightning bolt, and it was a direct feat. Yang's massively hypersonic speed comes through scaling.
When it comes to lifting strength, we've seen Garnet able to casually lift cars and battle axes much bigger than herself. Yang can scale to RWBY, who is able to carry a giant Nevermore off a cliffside. As for pound feats, Yang might scale to having a better total lifting strength, though striking strength is a totally different story as we get into Garnet's power.
As for power, Garnet is island level. She can damage Jasper, who tanked an island level explosion. She can fight on par with corrupted gems strong enough to break Steven's bubble, which survived the island level blast unscathed. She should be relative to Bismuth, who one-shot a corrupted gem that broke Steven's bubble.
Again, no surprise there, guys.
Helped defeated a sentient island and slightly staggered Blue Diamond.
One thing I should point out is that some people believe the gems are country level because of the energy it would require for them to shapeshift. This, however, is completely stupid. Shapeshifting has no correlation with striking strength. At least lifting strength has some correlation with striking strength, but shapeshifting has absolutely none. The only gems I can picture being country level are the diamonds, or maybe some really powerful fusions. Lapis lazuli with enough water could possibly be continent level, and the cluster is most definitely planet level.
Yang is large building level, as she destroyed a giant mech. Yang and her friends have taken on building-sized monsters before. Yang can also increase her power by taking damage.
This edge overall will go to Garnet, but something worth noting is Yang's ability to increase her power by tanking the damage and absorbing it. If Garnet uses attacks light enough for Yang to absorb, her power won't increase enough for her to overpower Garnet. It might in the long run, but definitely not short term. And then if Garnet hits Yang with an attack strong enough to beat her down, it wouldn't matter since that would kill her.
Next up is durability.
Garnet her aura doesn't last very long either.
Attacks from island-level beings such as Jasper and other corrupted gems. Garnet also survived being smashed through Peridot's ship with no lasting damage. The ship is made of such a strong material that it wasn't at all damaged by atmospheric re-entry. Even when unfused, RWBY should scale to other RWBYs such as Navy, who survived atmospheric re-entry with no severe damage. And fusions are more than just the sum of their parts, so Garnet should have far higher durability than RWBY.
Okay, we get it.
Not the red writing.
Oh my god, this is the most boring post-analysis I've seen. Come on.
She survived attacks that sent her flying through trees and stone pillars and tanked punches from giant mechs, though the overall edge would have to go to Garnet.
As for intelligence, Garnet is a tactical decision maker, a good leader, and is able to see into the future. Yang is smart and a skilled fighter, above average student, but quite hot-headed. The edge goes to Garnet.
This is a complete mismatch. Garnet takes absolutely every edge in this battle.
You think?
Speed is a bit debatable, though. Since Yang does have a direct speed feat that is 3 times faster than Garnet's implied speed, but what Garnet lacks in travel speed, she makes up for in reaction speed, and she completely outdoes Yang in it. When we factor in other things such as durability and striking strength, yeah, Garnet easily takes this.
Yes, we get it. She takes everything. The winner is Garnet. Hurry up and finish. I'm sorry, guys.
Now, both characters really aren't known for fighting in one-on-one situations. They're much well known as being team players. So if you want to see Team RWBY take on the Crystal Gems in a 4-on-4 battle, all you have to do is like this video. If this video gets 5,000 likes, a team battle will be put into production. Also, don't forget to comment down your own ideas, and stay tuned as the next fighters are going to be revealed on the next episode of
Rewind Rumble. Alright, who's next?
Don't they know I'm busy spoiling myself?
Okay, so Mickey versus Squidward? Okay, I'm guessing that's what it is. Mickey versus Squidward. Oh no, it's that. Disney versus Nickelodeon. I don't know, they both have access to the Toon Force, so I don't know who's gonna take what. Okay, well, that's going to be it. This thing you want to watch. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will see you next time. Be awesome.